Right, folks, good morning. I wanted to do this yesterday, but I didn't get a chance because I've been busy. If you pop over to my English Countryside Days channel, you'll see what we've been doing and other stuff. Anyway, the local elections, right now, I expected Keir Starmer to come out with some fucking bullshit, bollocks and all that kind of stuff. Right, but he's outdone himself. He really has outdone himself on this. Now, I'm going to read this from the Manchester Evening News, right. Asked if Nigel Farage was right to say Reform won the seat because of the migration issue, the Prime Minister said, we've put forward legalisations to give many more powers to law enforcement to deal with the small boat crossings, with gangs that are running that. Reform came into Parliament and voted against that bill. That's probably because that bill is fucking shit. Right? You can't say on one hand you're serious about dealing with the problem, and it is a serious problem, and on the other hand vote down powers to get law enforcement the tools that are needed to tackle it. You can vote it down, because if it's anything to do with Keir Starmer and Labour, it's a shit idea. Every idea they've come out with is absolutely fucking shit. Starmer has said that Labour get it, and that they will go further and faster on change that people want to see in the wake of the disappointing overnight election results in Cheshire in particular. Now, a normal person, right, would look at that and think, fucking hell, we're fucking up here, let's get something fucking going and get it sorted. Because when you get hit with a vote like Runcorn, and all the local election, the councils in the election got absolutely fucking battered, didn't they? There were a few little victories. That Ross fucking Jones in the north somewhere, she won, but only just. When you lose a seat, the 16th safest seat in Labour's constituency parties, whatever it is, it's the 16th safest Labour seat. When you lose that by 6 votes, and you have lost 14,700 voters, right? You've lost the majority of that. You have got to seriously sit down and think, I'm fucking up here. I am absolutely fucking up. So why can't he see that? He's fucking useless at reading the room. So he said that, right, next one. He said his party have started that work that will change, such as reductions in the NHS waiting list. Well, you haven't changed that though, have you? You've not reduced the list, the waiting list in the NHS. What you do is you give somebody an appointment and then you send them another letter where the appointment is cancelled, and then you use that as a fucking thing, as a tool, because your dad was a tool maker. As a way of fucking saying that the lists are going down. Cancelling an appointment isn't making the list go down. I am determined to see that we will go further and faster on the changes that people want to see. But you're not though, are you? You're not wanting to, you don't want to fucking... You see, the thing is, right, all Starmer's done, right, Labour have been out of power for 14 years. They had 14 years to prepare for this and to take office and be the government and do what the public wanted. But they haven't. They won that election last year on the second lowest turnout and with less votes than what Jeremy Corbyn got when he got his arse handed back to him by Boris. Jeremy, here's your arse. Yeah? Well and truly fucked. Yeah? So he's got least votes than Corbyn, and on the second lowest turnout, and he thinks that the country is behind him. He is completely fucking mad. All he's done is blame the Tories for the past 14 years, and rightfully so, yeah. All he does is gone about the £22 billion black hole. What £22 billion black hole? What £22 billion black hole? Shut up! £22 billion black hole are you talking about? Because you can find money out of it, your fucking arse, your ears, anywhere. Lord Ali's arse, you can find fucking money anywhere to go and fucking give it to Ukraine and fucking farmers all over the place. all over the country. The world, sorry. So what fucking 22? All you've done is just blame the Tories. But it wasn't the Tories, right? I mean, the thing is now, when you took power, when you got the key to Downing Street, right, and you walked in there and you were waving, and like you were, you know, Lady Victoria was actually by your side then. She's fucked off. Where's she gone? You were in charge. That's it. The last 14 years has gone. It's from day one, yeah? This is how it is. You build and you go. But it wasn't the Tories that made you fuck the waspy women over. It wasn't the Tories that made you fuck the pensioners over with the heating allowance. It wasn't the Tories that made you put fucking that fucking beaker-faced twat Ed Miliband in charge and fuck us all over with net zero. It wasn't the Tories that made you put fucking Rachel from accounts into the fucking number 11 with a little red briefcase, yeah, with the little sandwiches cut into triangles, yeah, in there. It wasn't the Tories that did that. They're all your decisions. It wasn't the Tories who made you put the fucking Ginger Growler in as Deputy Prime Minister. Well, to be fair, that was the election, weren't it? He can't really, because he's got a Deputy Prime Minister and he doesn't even leave her in charge when he goes on holiday. What is the point of that? Yeah? It wasn't the Tories that made you put Lammy in charge of the Foreign Office, yeah? And then fucking nobody likes him, nobody respects him, nobody talks to him because he's a fucking buffoon. Buffoon, right? Before somebody starts fucking around, yeah? It wasn't the Tories that made you all back certain bits of information of an incident that happened in the northwest of fucking England, was it? This is all your own doing. You've got there, you've totally fucked everything over. Everything you said you were going to do, you haven't done. You've done the opposite, yeah? And these people that are coming over on boats, right? These immigrants, these fighting age men that are coming here on boats, day after day after day, yeah? Who exactly, right? Right, yeah, I mean, we've got these immigrants coming here, but you keep saying, oh, we're sending record amounts of people, we're deporting record amount of people. Yeah, but who the fuck are you deporting? I bet you're deporting a few Albanians, a few fucking criminals that have come out, a few that are fucking visas have expired. I bet, right, you've got the fucking easiest chance to do. Anybody who comes over on a boat, you put them in a fucking tent, like Jenkins, oh, fucking hell, I forgot her name. Is it Jenkins? Andrea Jenkins, who won the mayor of Lincolnshire or whatever. Put them in a fucking tent. Stop giving them money. Stop giving them healthcare. We don't care. People, normal British people, don't fucking care. You're putting them up. See, here's the other thing now. Here's the other thing he's on about doing, yeah? And I wanted to talk about this the other day, but once again, I ran out of fucking time. Landlords, if you own if you've got a house that you rent out, yes, Starmer is now looking to give you a 5-year contract and let you put these illegal immigrants, right, illegals, criminals, you're coming in the country without any fucking paperwork or anything. We don't know absolutely fuck all about them. He's on about saying if you've got a house, we'll rent it off you for 5 years, any damage done, we'll fucking do it. And we'll give you top dollar. So in that case, all the houses in that area, let's take Loughborough. If there is fucking 50 houses out there that's used as rented accommodation and they start offering landlords house contracts where you can get 5 years, top dollar, and the house is looked after for or maintained, yeah? They're evicting people. Yeah, they're going to evict people so that the government can pay them to do that. And then you've got all the people who live in that area are going to have illegal immigrants who you know absolutely fuck all about, walking around looking at your fucking kids. Now, some of you out there might be saying, that's a bit wrong, Dave, you can't really say that. But you can't say that it's not going to happen. You can't say that it won't happen and that you just don't know who you've got living next door to you. If you've got a house next door to you that's rented and you've got a 4-bedroomed house and you've probably got 8 immigrants in there, your house price is going to fucking plummet. Are the government going to pay up the fucking difference? Who's going to want to move next to a house? Yeah? Like that. Nobody. You're totally fucking the country over. Totally fucking it over. That you are. And this is the problem he's got. I wrote it. Starmer admitted that while the results were disappointing, he's determined to go further and faster to deliver change to Britain. What he should have said was, we're determined to go further and faster to fuck over the British public, because that is what he's doing. Any man, he's not a man though, is he? He's not. He's fucking a puppet. Would have listened and listened to these results and thought, fucking hell, I've really fucked up. I've got to start changing this. The only good thing about this is that it's going to be a one-term government. He has a cabinet that has no fucking idea of what is going on. None of them, right? I think there's probably one or two that have got any fucking life experience. Somebody had a go at me on Twitter or something the other day going, oh, Angela Rayner, she has got work experience and stuff. Yeah, she worked in a care home for a little bit and then fucked off and joined a fucking union. None of them have got any fucking experience. None of them have any jobs. None of them have got any idea of how it is to get up in the morning and fucking go to work at fucking, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning on a cold winter's day, yeah, and pay the bills. They're fucking thick as shit. We even had to have a court ruling telling Starmer what a woman was. We had to have judges get together, 4 of the fuckers, sit round, write it down, discuss what a woman is, so that he could fucking understand. A woman. We all know what a woman is. Even gay men know what a woman is. They were given birth to by a woman. They're absolutely fucking mad. He's so out of touch with the fucking British public. It's fucking embarrassing. It's untrue. He just doesn't have any idea. 14 years of Tory rule. You have 14 years to prepare to get this fucking job done. And you have fucked it up right from day one. You have fucked this country over from day one. But the problem is that even if, which I do think will happen, Labour MPs start to turn on him, yeah? They start to turn on him and they want him gone. They want him removed, yeah? Even if that, who the fuck are they going to bring in and put in charge? There is nobody. Who are you going to have? Rayner? Thick as shit. Left school with more kids than qualifications, yeah? Lammy. He can't even do mastermind. I'm not saying I could do mastermind. What king came after Edward the 7th and he said Edward the fucking 6th or something like that? What the fuck is that all about? And I don't care if he was under pressure. Being a politician, you should be able to fucking answer questions like that. Yeah? Who else is there? Fucking Yvette Cooper. She's married to Ed Ball, so that's how to show what fucking common sense she's got, yeah? Ed Miliband. He was the Labour leader. He got fucked off. Can't even eat a bacon sandwich. Too obsessed with net zero. He'll just ruin us. He'll have us living in fucking caves and driving around like Fred Flintstone. We are absolutely fucked. And they can't see it. They can't see the damage they are doing to it. They've got their arse Andy's back on a plate and they still can't work it out. Anyway, I've got to go and do stuff. So, alright folks, laters.